Decision-making, planning, and strategy. Decision-focused strategic planning. Decision-focused strategy acknowledges that minor decisions are being made constantly and major decisions need to be made on a regular basis. Traditional strategic planning methods such as budget planning or departmental planning are done annually, then sit quietly until they're pulled out again next year. Traditional strategic planning. First, strategic planning is done on high and stays there. Second, strategic planning is done and dusted, never revisited again until the next year. Third, strategic planning is inaccessible or considered above anyone's pay grade. Decision-focused strategy. Strategic planning is communicated throughout the organization and made accessible and relevant to all. Strategic planning happens regularly throughout the year according to a defined framework and visible to all. Last, strategic planning discussed regularly and fundamental to the culture. How do you start a decision-focused strategy? First, set goals. Second, do research. Third, establish a strategic framework that is relevant and accessible to all. Fourth, review regularly, keep it alive. Fifth, make management decisions that reference the framework openly. Tools and techniques and approaches strategies in decision making. Cost and benefit analysis. A cost-benefit analysis is a common type of strategic decision-making tool that consists in assessing the costs and potential benefits associated with different courses of action and choosing the course of an action that results in the greatest net benefit. Marginal analysis. Marginal analysis weighs the benefits of an input or activity against the cost. This type of analysis helps business leaders determine whether an activity or input is providing the maximum return on investment, or what we call ROI. Marginal analysis is an effective tool for decision making because it takes preferences, resources, and informal constraints into account, so a manager can make more optimal decisions based on this information. SWOT diagram. It is used to make a significant change in a business. SWOT diagram can help the company to break down the situation into 4 distinct quadrants. First, strengths. What does your company do better than its competitors? Think about internal and external strengths that you possess. Weaknesses. Where can your company improve? Try to take a neutral approach and consider what factors may be hurting your business. Opportunities. Look at your strengths and think how you can leverage them to create new openings for your business. Also consider how eliminating a specific weakness could open you up to a new opportunity. Threats. Determine what challenges stand in the way of achieving your goals. Identify the primary threats to your organization. SWOT analysis. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. A SWOT analysis is a strategic planning tool that consists of assessing the strengths and weaknesses of a business, of the threats and opportunities a business faces. A SWOT analysis can help managers to take advantage of company strengths and implement strategies to reduce weaknesses or turn them into strengths. Assessing internal threats. and opportunities can aid in the strategic decision-making process as it allows managers to plan things like the presence of new competitors or the impact of new government regulations.
Decision matrix feasibility study. Can we do this? A feasibility study or feasibility analysis is a business planning tool that involves assessing whether a certain project or goal can actually be created or achieved, and whether the project can make a profit. A feasibility analysis can help entrepreneurs in the beginning planning stages of launching a company decide whether to pursue a certain opportunity or not. For example, if an inventor creates a new type of television display technology that is expensive to produce and does not provide significant benefits over existing technologies, a feasibility study might reveal that the products that use the technology would be too expensive to attract customers, making a business based on selling the product unfeasible. Decision matrix is similar to a pros and cons list, but it allows you to place a level of importance on each factor. That way, you can more accurately weigh the different options against each other. How to create a decision matrix? Number one is list your decision alternatives as rows. List relevant factors as columns. Establish a consistent scale to assess the value of each combination of alternatives and factors. Determine how important each factor is towards making your final decision and assign weights accordingly. Multiply your original ratings by the weighted markings. Add up the factor under each decision alternative. The option that scores the highest wins.
Types of decision making in management. First is program decisions. These decisions are repetitive and deal with simple, everyday, frequently occurring issues with established procedures. These decisions are made based on existing protocols forms within an organization. For example, making purchase orders, salary increments, sanctioning different of leave, and etc. Second is process decisions. The most vital part of any management job is process management. A process management component is coming up with the processes and procedures that will follow on various projects. Process decisions include what you want the project outcomes to be, deadlines and milestones that must be met to reach that outcome, and team members that will work on various aspects of the projects. Third is operational decisions. Operational decisions, also known as tactical decisions, relate to the present issues an organization or team faces. The desired outcomes of these kinds of decisions is increased efficiency within the organization. Factors that influence operational decisions efficiency include the state of working conditions, levels of supervision, use of resources, and so on. Operational decisions are often made with the short-term focus on improving the here and now. Fourth is strategic decisions. These decisions relate to the output of the business. Strategic decisions are often made with long-term goals in mind, including the business values and visions. Strategic decisions are also made to ensure short-term goals are met so that the business can continue reaching its milestones and its short-term goals. For example, defining new niches, better situating a product in a market, what ad campaign to run, and what message are all examples of strategic decisions managers have to make.
5 decision making techniques. Here are 5 techniques to take your management decision making skills to the next level. First is take a process oriented approach. It is a first step in developing an effective decision making process in ensuring the right questions are asked. You then train your team to analyze the problem and variable craft solution. By following a structured and step-by-step process to create an effective plan for obtaining team and business goals. Number 2 is involve your team. It is decision making should not be done in vacuum. Team members should always be involved in your decision making process. Number 3, foster and collaborative mindset. There are two mindsets you need to consider to instill collaboration in your team. Number 1 is advocacy. This mindset views decision making as a contest. Individuals seek to pursue other of their ideas, defend their position, and display any weaknesses. Number 2, inquiry. This mindset navigates decision making collaboratively with a problem solving orientation. Individual tests and evaluate assumptions by presenting balanced argument, considering alternatives, and being open to constructive criticism. Number 4, create and uphold psychology safety. It is the only way to ensure team members feel comfortable sharing their ideas and unique perspective to create an environment of psychological safety. Psychological safety is a most important dynamic any high-performing team. When team members feel psychology safe, they are comfortable sharing their ideas, and that's how to get a new information perspective out. This enables innovation. Number 5, illustrate a goals and purpose of the decision. When making decision about important and complex issues, revisiting your goals and purpose is crucial to ensure that your team is innovated and aligned with the organization goals.